Good morning. This is India Markets Brief from Toro IQ. Your read on Thursday's session. Thursday was almost a non-event, and that was the whole story. The Nifty closed up just 10 points, and the fear gauge actually fell. The market sat on its hands, because everything that matters lands this morning here in India in just a few hours. Here is where Thursday closed. The Nifty 50 finished at 23,416, up a flat 0.05%. The Sensex and the bank Nifty barely moved. The one real sector move was Nifty Media, up about 2%, and that was almost entirely one stock, Zee Entertainment, on a sports rights win I will come to in a moment. The fear gauge, India VIX, fell to 15.9, down about 2.5%. That is unusual right before a major event. Normally fear rises into a big decision. On Thursday it fell. Now the two things hanging over the market. On the worrying side, the conflict between the United States and Iran escalated again this week, with fresh military strikes near the Strait of Hormuz, the narrow lane that carries much of the world's oil, that pushed the war risk premium back up. Here is the key part. Crude oil actually fell almost 3% on Thursday, which would normally help an oil importer like India. But the market felt no relief, because if the conflict widens, oil could spike straight back up. That fear is the reason a falling oil price did not lift Indian stocks. On the supportive side, the monsoon reached Kerala only 3 days late, which is early relief for rural demand. Now the movers. The biggest gainer was PhysicsWallah, the education company, up almost 16%. The week before, the stock had fallen about 13%. After the company said it would fund student loans through its own in-house finance arm, which investors did not like. On Thursday, it reversed that decision and said it will use outside regulated lenders instead. That one reversal won back the entire week's loss in a single session. The second mover was Zee Entertainment, up 10.5%, the stock that lifted the whole media index. Zee won the India broadcast rights to football's FIFA World Cup for both 2026 and 2030, plus 37 other FIFA events. This is a multi-year content win for Zee itself, not a sign the whole media sector is turning. The third was Anant Raj, a real estate and data center developer, up about 7.5%. It signed a 25,000 crore rupee agreement with the Haryana state government to build large data center and cloud infrastructure. Money keeps flowing toward companies with concrete government-backed building plans in that space. Here is the one thing that struck me most about Thursday. A weaker rupee normally helps Indian IT companies because they earn in dollars and spend in rupees. On Thursday, it did not help at all. The rupee is falling because foreign investors are pulling money out of India, and those same investors are selling Indian IT shares on the way out. So the selling pressure outweighed the currency benefit. When the rupee and IT fall together like that, it is foreign money leaving, not a currency story. Now, what to watch? And it is all today, this Friday morning in India. In a few hours, at 10 in the morning, the Reserve Bank of India announces its interest rate decision. The market expects no change, a hold at 5.25%, so the governor's language will matter more than the number. India's growth figure, the fourth quarter GDP, comes out in the same window. Governor Sanjay Malhotra speaks to the press at noon, and United States jobs data follows at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. After a quiet Thursday, today is the session that sets the tone. That's your brief. Before I sign off, this has been general market commentary, not investment advice. For investment advice tailored to your situation, consult a SEBI-registered investment advisor. Markets are risky, you may lose money, act with care. See you tomorrow.